Hope you guys are all doing well. You guys, these retrogradities are hitting, and they're hitting. Okay. Saturn's about to go retrograde. Okay. We're getting ready to have Mercury retrograde. Yeah. Thank God Venus isn't in retrograde. I don't think I can handle that one. Oh, yeah. Cancer. This reading will be for the 4th house. We all have a 4th house. And we're all dealing with Cancer energy right now as the sun is in Cancer. Okay? Mercury is in Leo. And actually in Cancer, it's about to go in Leo. It's at like its 29th degree of Cancer. So we're all dealing with this energy. You could get a phone call from your mom. Actually, I have that written down here. Or you could be getting in touch with your mother. Okay? Yeah. I'm hearing, what is it? Me and you back at Mama's. You could be reminiscing on your mother. All right. Little Paolo. The way this energy's been set up. Right. Yeah. All right, where are we going to put this? Put it on. Yeah, okay, so another brick on the wall. Yeah, you guys probably can't see it, but this little back ledge here, okay, is brick. Just another brick on the wall. So you're learning lessons. Hey, teacher, leave them kids alone. All in all, you're just another brick in the wall. You're tired of learning lessons, Cancer. You're tired. You guys, I just woke up from a dream a couple hours ago. I had to take me a nap. This message is going to be really sensitive, okay, because I woke up bawling my fucking eyeballs out. I was in a dream, alright? I know it's hot here, okay? This could be a metaphor for somebody, but in the dream, I wasn't me, okay? I was actually a deaf lady. It was so fucking terrible, you guys. There was like a 6-year-old girl, okay? And she was ice skating. And I don't know if it was like a stadium, or it was almost built like a fucking coliseum, okay? How, you know, it's built up with levels and chairs. And there was an ice skating rink. And I don't know if she fell off the side or if she got injured, and it looked like she broke her neck. And this lady, she was setting up, okay? It was like she couldn't get to her. And the only way that she could convey her grief was, nobody understood. I don't know if nobody understood sign language, but the only way that she could get her grief out was by pushing like buttons, like off of a computer. And yeah, I was the lady in the dream, okay? I wasn't myself. Yeah, and I woke up fucking bawling my eyes out in that dream. So this could also be a metaphor, all right? Maybe you're suffering in silence and you feel like nobody will understand you, okay? Maybe you're going through something and there's just no words for you for this, okay? Some of you guys could be on your, you know, alone or something like this, okay? Or do you feel like you have to do it all alone? The Gemini reading that I did earlier, okay, that will go with this, all right? Literally, I don't know, you guys. I don't know if it's because I'm a Gemini North node or I hit these transits early, so that I'm able to relay back the messages, and I do shift in and out of these timelines frequently. Yeah, that come to fruition. Please be careful driving, especially with all these retrogrades. You guys, I had just got, what was it, a serpentine belt put on my car. And I broke down on the side of the road today and had to get a new battery because it drained my battery cell. All right, well, my car started, I changed the battery, it went good, okay, and then my car started overheating, and like I have to have an alternator, like there was like all this stuff when we plugged it into the machine. So you know, it is really easy, okay? It's also a test, okay? You don't ever fucking know what you're being stopped from, okay? Try to look at it as that, you know. I am seeing somebody's car, okay, catch on fire, so do be aware of that. My guides kept telling me, because I was supposed to take a trip, and they kept telling me, like, how many times do we got to tell you you're not supposed to go? So, yeah, we shan't be going, okay? I'm listening. Travel is not recommended, okay, right now. If you don't have to, don't, okay? Don't get in the car with strangers. Watch taking fucking Ubers, okay? If you got to Patton Turner it somewhere, do that, okay? Don't. Yeah, just don't listen, okay? There's always a fucking reason for something. It's so easy to get angry, frustrated, okay? Like if you, I always like using this. When I can't find my keys and I'm delayed or I'm late somewhere, that's for a fucking reason, all right? So, yeah. All right, so, go back to your camera roll to April 4th, okay? You could have photos from 2000, go to your notes. If you journal, do that. Go back to 2016, 2022, and 2025. All right, there's a 6-year difference in between 2016 and 22, 3 years between 22 and 25. Okay, if you look at it from a higher perspective, that's 369. Okay, the creator. All right, manifestation. So yeah, go back to the, when I went back in my camera roll, okay, I had that fractalized picture of me, and it said who's coming towards you, and it was an all signs reading from April 4th. I did repost it to the community board, and what was sticking out to me was the Virgo and the Leo and the Aries reading on that. So go back and watch that, whatever you're called to, okay? Yeah, you're gonna get a call, or you could be making this call to your mom or your grandma, okay? You could have your hair in a bun right now, okay? Or you could be doing a bun. You could be a stylist, okay? You could have been a ballerina, or maybe you still are. You're in some sort of dance. But I was also seeing this as the spinning, okay? Perhaps you're being shown these timelines. Yeah, gear up for it. Mercury retrograde. Go back to those years, okay? You're going to be shown these timelines, okay? And the different pathways, had you have chosen different, or you're going to get a chance to amend something from the past, okay? The ballerina, they're giving me the jewelry box when you're stuck spinning and spinning and spinning. Anyway, yeah, where are my mods at? All right. Yeah. Okay. Bye, James. Yeah. Oh, yeah, the troll activity. The walk-ins, okay. They're afloat, okay. Listen, I work the matrix. I go into the matrix and get your messages, so you don't have to, right? We'll get to that in a minute. Okay, so, yeah. You could feel like you were stuck in a fucking cycles, right? Just spinning, going nowhere. Okay, what else does the ballerina do? Okay, people think she's beautiful and they watch her and they watch her spin. You just felt stuck, like in a box. All right, yeah. I was also seeing the black swan. All right. Yeah, so you're going to integrate, okay? You're going to integrate that lost piece of you. Checking synastry. You could be checking your synastry or compatibility with other signs. I'm hearing cross-canceling. Some of you guys may be on a dating app or thinking about speed dating. I definitely wouldn't do it until these retrogrades are over, all right? Yeah, so when you tend to your own garden, there are less weeds. Weeding out the things you don't want. And I was seeing a big giant pair of pruning shears. You could be doing a cord cutting, or you need to. I do have a video on that. I need to update it. Okay. Yeah. Only giving your sunshine to those who are worth it. And then I was also getting that song, if you steal my sunshine, I know it's not for me, right? If somebody drains you, okay, and you have to sink down to their level, okay, or they have to make you feel bad so that they feel good, that's energy harvesting, and that's a no. And I think you're figuring this out. I don't know why. The jaws of life. Be careful for an accident, okay? And this keeps coming through, all right? Yeah, so no more time wasting or time wasters, okay? So you could be hearing an announcement, you could be giving an announcement, okay? You could be an announcer. I'm all love and light. We don't wish this on anybody. I'm also seeing this as a coroner, right? The Gemini read from this morning, yeah. You may have to clarify or announce you're single or turn someone down. Yeah, they're wondering who your options are. All right. Also, I'm seeing a situation where this person is going around. So you're saying there's a chance. They could be telling people that you guys are together and you're not. This could be an ex. This is going to be an ex that's coming around the mountain. Yep, an ex that stole your sunshine. Okay, and you're going to get a chance to take your fucking power back. All right. Yeah, the ice skating. This person, the only way that they can convey their grief that you guys are no longer together is by pushing your buttons and triggering you. Ooh, wait. Got it. Got him. You could have lost a child. My condolences. This could have been a person, you know, take it how it resonates, that the child just, it never came to be, or you lost it. Okay, and there's still an open wounding here, or that's what's going to be addressed during this Mercury retrograde. Yeah, this person could always try to play on your wound to get you to open up the door. All right, Cancer. You could have had an NDE, all right? You could have felt like your childhood, okay, it come to an end early, like you had to grow up quick, okay? Yeah, somebody's skating on thin ice with you, all right? Or this is you, okay? This is you with you. I'm hearing that Mario song, I can hear your heart crying out for me. Yeah. Maybe I shouldn't have got those feelings, but maybe spending late nights on your sofa telling me how he played you out over and over. So you could be keeping this, the ballerina, you're keeping this on repeat by something is triggering this, and you're kind of keeping this on repeat by speaking it. Maybe you're letting this out to somebody, okay? Maybe you're gonna let this out once and for all. That could be the announcement. Five of Pentacles, poverty. The lack mind, right? This person kept you in lack. All right. Maybe this person, the time waster, the lack of giving. Okay. The stealing of the sunshine. Yeah, you felt drained around this person. King of Pentacles, loyalty. And this person was a cheater. Okay, this person wasn't loyal to you, or you felt like, in the end, I'm hearing, in the end, nothing else matters. Yeah, I tried so hard and got so far. Yeah, in the end, it didn't matter because you were giving to the wrong things. Okay, this is teaching you how to be self-sufficient and self-reliant. Okay, I really love how we're going from the Five of Pentacles to the King of Pentacles. You're rebuilding your stability. Okay. All right, let's get the regular tarot. What did I do with it? Give me a second. Happy birthday, okay? Happy belated birthday. Somebody could be country. Somebody's initial could start with a D. You could have just recently got a new pet, okay? Possibly, or you're giving your current pet more love, okay? This person could have had a pet name for you, okay? And maybe you're going to hear it and it's going to trigger. Yeah. The Tower, and that came out in reverse. So, hi, Renee. How are you? Yeah, the Tower in reverse. Yeah, you have avoided this, going through this cycle again, okay? You may still be coming out of it a little bit, okay? You still be, okay, wounded a little bit, okay? You're still trying to think of it as, sometimes in your head, you keep replaying, well, maybe I could have did this differently. Okay, well, if I would have did this, maybe it wouldn't have turned out that way. And what they're saying is it would have turned out, it couldn't have turned out any other way, because this is you with you. This is your love story with you, okay? I actually had an alarm go off today that says taking your love story back. So, I remember one time, this has been a couple years ago, all right, and I was headed out to the mountain, and all of a sudden I got a vision, all right? And they were showing me bits and pieces of me in the most fucking terrible relationships, right? And our relationships reflect our wounds, right? So this isn't about your relationship to others. This is about your relationship to self. And they were showing me little movie reels and bits and pieces of some of the most traumatic times in my life. But it was really beautiful because they were showing me it was my love story with me. So, yeah. You're learning self-love, okay? Go watch the Scorpio reading. And we have the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords with the Five of Cups. You've cut off communication with this person. You're doing a lot of reflecting, okay? And the thinking. You could be dealing with Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or this person has this heavy in their chart, or like I said, this is about this Mercury retrograde that's coming up. You're going to see how all these different timelines go back to the dates, the years that I said would have played out, okay? All roads lead back to the one, all right? You're going to see, some of you guys are going to run into this past person, okay? And they're going to have somebody new. Let me see. When we have the temperance angel on the bottom, all right? Sagittarius, okay? This helped you grow. This helped you grow. Three of Wands. Yeah. And the Hermit card, Virgo energy. You're being guided, okay, to stay in solitude right now, okay? You guys are going to be single, okay? For my single Cancers out there, you're going to be single. You're being asked to stay by yourself for a while, right? Healing is needed. Healing is needed in the speed dating. I'm also seeing that as, right, you're learning, you need to learn who you are first, okay? Before you can figure out what it is that you want, okay? The Nine of Wands. Yeah. Okay. Go back to the very beginning. All right. The Nine of Wands. All right. It's like a spiritual warrior. All right. You're able to go through a lot. You've been through a lot, but you have the will and the drive to keep on going. Some of you guys, you're going to focus, you're going to channel this energy, all right, into your finances, all right, in the 3D aspects, what you can see, touch, taste, and smell. And I did say the gardener. The gardener. 369, manifestation, creation. The wheel of fortune. Okay, and this wheel, you're no longer going to be this ballerina spinning round and round and round. Okay, this wheel is going to turn. All right, and you're going to be able to get off of it. And I did say perhaps you're viewing and watching, looking up synastry and looking how well the energies of not only your birth chart, okay, what you have, but you are learning the energies of what other people hold to, possibly, or you're being guided to. The Two of Cups. So they're showing me a lady outside. Okay, she's like kneeling down, all right, and she has one of those like those foam things that you kneel on when you're gardening. Okay, we have our little mini gardening kit. All right, somebody lives in an apartment or building. Okay, the mini gardening kit. I'm seeing a rooftop, little rooftop garden. Maybe you're doing your pots in like buckets. Okay, because that's what they're showing me. The little miniature hose and the little miniature digging sets. Okay, you're busy. All right, you're busy growing your own garden, pulling the weeds out of it, watering it, loving it, planting the seed, okay, for the future. All right, and when you are busy loving your own creations and focusing and manifesting what it is that you want, when you least expect it, all right, you have a partnership coming in the Two of Cups. All right, so I'm going to look something up. You're going to run into somebody, okay? This is going to be an older man. And I'm not saying, you know, don't be like, I don't want no older man. Okay, this ain't that. It's not like that. You're going to run into an older man, all right? And he is going to have gray, white hair. And he's going to have a whole bunch of keys on a ring, okay? All right, let me see. Yeah, he is. All right. So, a metaphor for divine or human action in cultivating spiritual growth. All right. In Christianity, God is often portrayed as a gardener tending to his creation and the spiritual growth of believers, right? Jesus uses the metaphor of God the Father as the gardener in John 15:1-2, where he describes the Father pruning branches to make them more fruitful. And I did see them pruning shears, all right? This imagery highlights God's active involvement in a spiritual maturity of his people, emphasizing that the pruning process, though sometimes difficult, is necessary for growth. The prophet Isaiah uses the image of well-watered garden to depict the blessings and sustenance God provides to his people, symbolizing abundance and vitality derived from living according to his will. And I'm also hearing the living waters, okay? The living waters. All right, we are in a water world. Our atmosphere, how can I say this? Stephen King's The Dome. All right, here's our little circle planet. All right. And it's got this like barrier over it. All right. And it blocks out the living waters. Okay. Yeah. All right. So the living waters. Okay. You need to cry real good. All right. You need to cry real good. All right. And I hate when they say, you know, they depict God as a male. Okay. Maybe you're getting over like a toxic patriarchy. All right, Mother, Father, God is the fucking universal life force source creator who never was, always will be, and runs through you and me, right? Okay, so Cancer, Cancer, Cancer. Let's get one of these. Yep, look out for them keys. However it shows up for you, keep an eye, keep an eye. This is going to be an eye-opening experience for you, okay? You could be going through a third eye chakra or activation, okay? Keep an open mind. Each journey is unique. Each gift is unique. And each way that this shows up for us is special and unique to each individual, okay? Mutable. Gemini, Virgo, Sagittarius, and Pisces made up the mutable qualities within the zodiac. Definitely go watch that Gemini reading. They are generally more easygoing signs, but that is not always the case. The mutable energy is easily influenced by outside forces and can be quickly derailed if these signs are not careful, mainly due to their good-natured personalities. They are humanitarians who want to take care of everyone, which can get them into trouble if they overschedule or overcommit. The trendsetters in the stars, they are ahead of the curve in all aspects of life. Okay, and you get ahead of the curdled, something spoiled, okay, out of date. This could be your thinking, okay? This could be the person that you're dealings with. Watch your dealings, all right? The overscheduling, the overgiving, okay? Cancer, you are a water sign, all right? You're very nurturing, all right? Watch what you give your stuff to, okay? We're not supposed to fucking help everybody, right? Yeah, that's the false light that wants you to self-sacrifice. If you still my sunshine, and some of these things that you're giving to are empty voids, all right? It's an empty void space. They're never going to fill. They're going to only consume. Some of you guys are going to get into some sort of humanitarian. Somebody's going. The gardener, the good Samaritan, the Sumeria. This is going to be a spiritual experience for you, okay? Keep an open mind is all I can tell you. Yep. And the overscheduling. The time wasters, all right? We're not going to be easily influenced or easily swayed anymore, okay? When you worry about your own garden, okay? You're watering it, you're pruning it, okay? You're loving it. You have a test coming in. It's this ex coming back. All right. When you are full of so much self-love and that third eye activation, you're going to see beyond the veil. You're going to see these stupid little games, okay? Love gambles and other games. And listen, baby. That spiritual strength. You're going to need it. You're going to need it. You're going to need it. Love, gambles, and other games. Could be dealing with Leo energy. This inflated ego. Okay. This is going to trigger an ego death in somebody else. With the top knocked off. Somebody drives a Chevy. With the top knocked off. Somebody could be eating a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Okay. This person is, they could be trying to make you jealous. Okay. Yeah. This person's jealous of your growth as well. Okay, and that's gross. You're going to start seeing people's true colors. All right. All right. Mary Magdalene, unconditional love. Love yourself, others, in every situation, no matter what the outward appearance may be. Keys on a ring, right? Look out for those keys. Yeah. Pleione, mother of the sea, 4-4. Okay, you could be seeing 4-4-4 a lot. And let me grab this paper right here. I forgot to say this earlier. I have it written down on another piece of paper. But 4-4-4 is what came through when I was channeling your messages. Mother of the sea, goddess. I surrender to the boundless creative flow of the ocean. Period. The living waters. All right. Listen, Cancer. Take care of yourself. Heed those warnings. Okay. Yeah. Save this to a playlist. Watch it a few times over. Don't forget to hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. If you feel guided, join members. I will be doing an all signs over there sometime. Yeah, I might do it in the morning before work. I do not know. But, yeah. Thank you guys for all the ways you show up for you. Thank you for your super chats. And all the above, right? Peace, love, and light.